So, you might be thinking, didn't Eclipse quit this game? Aren't we done with Tarkov? Well, like your average unrecoverable addict, we're back on Escape from Tarkov.
Oh, that's a scav. No, 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 no! Holy shit. No, 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 no. God damn, what the fuck is this guy made out of? Well, looks like that's the end of the friggin' Terminator. No! 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 Oh, you are joking. Oh, you fucking bastard, Nikita.
And to be perfectly honest with you, especially after the absolute disaster that was the arena launch, I had zero faith in this upcoming wipe. But I decided to try it anyway because it looked like, at the very least on surface value, that there would be some good stuff here. And for once, and I can just tell you right now, I am absolutely blown away that I'm telling you this, but Escape from Tarkov is fun again. Yes, for real, the changes that they made actually made a meaningful difference. The game is actually more fun to play. In fact, I would go as far to say that this is the most fun I've had with Tarkov since I first initially picked it up and started playing. That is like a seriously high bar, and the sad thing is that a lot of these changes were things that seemingly were so simple to do. So why did it take us this long, BSG? But I shouldn't be asking those questions because I should just be happy that we're here at all. So what changed? Well, the number one thing was the recoil. The recoil changes that were done just kind of made me sad a little while back because I would legitimately go and look at my older Tarkov videos that I'd recorded and compare those to the current state of the game and just get disappointed because I would see my gun kind of shoot all right, and then I would play the current version of the game and it would be horrendous. You wouldn't be able to hit anything, your gun would just go "Bleh," and you'd be shooting the ceiling. And it's like, well, if I'm doing that, then why even bother? Shooting the gun is like half you do in the shooting game, so if shooting the gun feels bad, then why play the shooting game, right? And so when I heard they were totally redoing recoil and maybe potentially making it so you weren't shooting the ceiling, well, I didn't believe them. That's the first thing that came to mind. And then I saw the updates people sent me on the BSG Twitter, and I still didn't believe them because, well, I'd been burned before. And somehow, against all odds, the recoil is phenomenal now. Like, this clip right here is basically the entirety of the recoil update in one interaction. I don't even think you can get through that door! Player Skev, see you, buddy. I love my gun working. Can I talk about how much I love my gun working? I have never loved my gun working more. God, my gun working is so great. Man, am I glad that my gun works. How is that a sentence I even have to say? And yet here we are. Now mind you, the recoil changes didn't come with all positives because unfortunately, there were some changes to the ammo that I'm not entirely sure I'm on board with just yet. They basically made it so that ammo is significantly harder to get, especially when it comes to the good ammo in the game, which means that despite the fact that you can hit your targets now, even if you are able to hit them accurately, you might not have good enough ammo to actually shoot through the enemy's armor. So you'll have interactions like these where you just shoot someone over and over and over and over and over again, and they just don't care. They eat all your bullets.
There was a guy outside. A different guy. I did not kill him. He did not kill me. I killed him and then died to a different guy. My bullets not doing damage has started to become a problem.
But the thing is, there's also times where you can look back on some of these examples and see the flaws of the old system basically sort of overseeing your gameplay and making you play worse because you're used to how it was before. So like in this one, where I'm in the snow and I'm shooting at this guy from pretty far away, I full auto this guy, and I controlled it pretty decently. If I'd controlled it better, I probably would have taken him out. But in this scenario, if I just hadn't full autoed and I just tap fired or shot a few good bursts and shot for the head, I probably would have had this guy dead. But because I'm so used to Tarkov's brain dead, hold down the trigger all the time sort of gameplay, that's what I did, and it didn't work out for me. And I honestly think that's great. That's way better than where we were before. The recoil changes basically bridge the gap between high-end, really modded guns and barely modded at all guns, and it also bridges the gap between people who have been playing a really long time and people who have barely been playing at all. Because the reality is that there has always been laser beam guns in Escape from Tarkov. The problem is that they were locked behind these huge quest lines and level 4 traders and all this stuff that takes a ridiculous amount of time, and so what ended up happening at the end of the day is you would have some people with the laser beam guns, which would be like 4 guns in the whole game that could do that just destroyed everything else, and then you had everyone else using whatever they could find, which was terrible and would hit the ceiling. But now, those guns that used to be laser beams are still going to be laser beams. The difference is, now everyone else actually has a chance. We've bridged the gap between the 8 million hours and the not 8 million hour players. And even with the recoil changes, you get people like this guy who, you know, it's way easier to hit people now, but how did he not hit me?
The fuck?
Jesus Christ! But it wasn't just recoil that they changed that made the game significantly better. They also added vaulting, which is something that I really didn't think they were going to add. It was one of those things where I was like, well, this would radically change how movement works, and Battlestate Games has a bad track record of movement and actually making it good, so this isn't gonna happen. And once again, shocked to say, it works great, and it is a phenomenal addition to the game.
Vaulting.
I forgot you can do that now. I don't need to go out the fucking dumbass front door. Fuck your front door. Vaulting good.
Now mind you, it can be janky at times. There are several times where I'll run into something that I feel like I can vault, and I go to do it, and it just nothing happens, and you look like an idiot. And there's also times where I'll go over something, and then I'll teleport or jitter backwards because the system just isn't working 100% properly. But those issues were few and far between, and for the most part, it worked great, and I was really happy with it. Just the amount of like little small nuances to gameplay that this makes, like when you're in dorms and all of a sudden you realize that you can just jump out a window and that you don't have to do any sort of weird crouching and I'm gonna look at the floor, let me through, man. And you know, none of that, absolutely none of that. And it's just so much better. As for the last really big part of the update, the new map is great, and honestly, I love it. I've seen some criticisms levied towards the new map, and I agree with most of them, but all in all, I think the new map is really fun, and I've been having a great time with it. I still haven't learned Streets of Tarkov. I know, it's been out for like a year, 2 years maybe at this point. I just haven't gotten around to it because I haven't played much Tarkov. But I've always been a big fan of the cityscape kind of maps, and having this small map that's sort of almost factory level size, but it's not in the factory and there's actually loot around, so you can get good PvP and run into people while also being able to get good amounts of loot, and it's not stupidly difficult to leave. There's plenty of routes to get through the map. Like, generally speaking, the map design is not horrible. There's definitely room for improvement, but generally speaking, it's good, and I've had a lot of fun with it. There were some initial issues that I was really worried about, but I think most of them are getting changed or completely removed, because the new map was supposed to be only until you got to level 20, and then it would just lock you out of it completely. But apparently, because lots of people like myself really liked it, they're changing it so that way when you're playing from level 1 to level 15, you're in a different queue from people that are level 15 and higher, which is awesome because it means I can still play this map past level 15 and I don't just get completely locked out. One of the other things that I was worried about is that all of the new player quests are all locked to this map, which I think is a kind of awful idea, and they should really just have these be optional quests on top of the original ones you get at the very start, but whatever. And the issue with having these early game quests locked off is if you have a friend that you get into the game and then you want to help them, if you were over level 20, there was nothing you could do. So you just had to let your friend either you'd have to bring them to other maps where they couldn't get any progress and couldn't do their quests. But what really ended up happening was you would just have to send them off on their own and say, good luck until you get these done, then I can help you, which is ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that. You should just be able to help your friends right off the bat. And with these changes, I assume you'd just be able to queue with your friends, get in the level 20 queues, and no problems there. As for the map, the main problems that I've seen, which I agree with, is that there are too many PMCs on the map. Absolutely true. I had one round, well, I mean, just watch.
I feel like my days are about to be numbered. Wow, first shot. 4 stack. The second I spawned. That's cool. That's so awesome. I'm so glad that they made this new player-friendly map spawn you 3 seconds from the enemy spawn, so that way you can die within 4 seconds of spawning. Absolutely brilliant game design by Battlestate Games.
Yeah, 30 seconds into the game and I was dead. Like, this is supposed to be the new player starter map and you can die in 30 seconds to another player. That's ridiculous. Why? Why is that the way it is? I don't know. The spawns are awful. They're just really bad. And the quests on top of that, especially when it comes to the spawns, are equally as bad. For example, there's one quest where you need to go up to the top floor of a building where there's a grenade launcher that overlooks like a street. And you need to visit the grenade launcher. That's the quest. All you need to do is get up there, visit the grenade launcher. There's also a machine gun and another thing. But the problem is that one of the spawns on the map spawns you in that building. So let's say you spawn in the building and you go up there because BSG in their infinite wisdom also decided to put a whole bunch of loot right next to that grenade launcher. So if you spawn in the building, the first thing you're probably gonna do is loot the building. And if someone has a quest, they're gonna be running up the stairs, you're looting, you hear them, and now you kill them as if you were camping the quest location, even if you had no intention to camp the quest location. Why would they make it that way? Why put the grenade launcher up there? Why make a whole bunch of loot in that area so people end up camping it, whether it be on purpose or by accident? I don't know. One of the other quests requires you to go to a parking garage, visit a little area, then you need to go upstairs, go through this one little hallway which has a dead scientist that has a one-time use key. You grab the key, go up these stairs, run to this room, unlock it, and then there's a hard drive on the table. You grab the hard drive, extract. It's relatively simple, but there's 2 major fatal flaws here. The first is that there's only one key, which isn't necessarily a problem if someone takes the key and then unlocks the room. But if they don't unlock the room, then the key is just gone. And the other problem is that if you do go up and unlock the room, and then someone else comes in, this is a one-way in, one-way out. Why? So if they come in and they hear you looting or hear you upstairs, they just get to sit there and stare at the staircase. And you have to go out that way. There's no other way out. Why couldn't they have just put a staircase or a window that you could jump out that didn't shatter your legs? I don't know. So you have to go out here, and if you do, and they're staring at it, you get blasted and die. Battlestate Games. That's why. One of the other quests is to take the car extract, which is incredibly stupid, because you can only use the car extract once, and then it's gone for everyone else. So you have a PMC raid that can have up to 12 players, and only one person can take the car. Why Battlestate? What does this lead to? Well, you go to the car and you camp it. Because if you don't, someone else is gonna do that. And then they're gonna get their quest progress and you're not. And if you don't get the quest progress, you're locked out of doing everything else. Battlestate. Why? Overall though, like I said, these are minor nitpicks. The map in of itself is fun, and despite potentially getting soft locked there, it's genuinely really enjoyable. I love it. And as for the last thing that the update did, the snow. Hot damn, the snow. If you told me like 2 weeks ago, hey, Tarkov is gonna put in snow on all of the maps, and it's gonna look great, and they're gonna do a ton of attention to detail, I would have thrown you out the window. I would have thrown you out the window. There's no way. There's literally no way. And yet, here we are, the snow everywhere on every map, and the attention to detail is phenomenal. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Wake me up, pinch me. Actually pinch me, pinch my arm. How is this real? I don't know. The snow in general is just super cool. I could talk about it all day. The footsteps are a little bit too loud, but I don't care. I don't care. All the foliage being dead, the visibility being better, the stomping around on the snow, the fact that some of the boxes are covered in snow. Like it's clear they put so much work into this, and it's so good. It's really so good. And really, that's all of the things that I had to talk about when it comes to the actual update itself. I do have some other things that didn't quite fit into the video, so I'm gonna throw those in right now at the end of the video, just, you know, because why not? But generally speaking, I'm really loving the Tarkov wipe. I'm hoping to do more Tarkov content. I don't think it's super likely, because I'm sure this will bomb, but I had to make a video on it just because Tarkov's where I started my channel. I really, really loved that game for a little bit there, and then it just got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and it got to the point where I was just like, ah, man, I don't want to play this at all anymore, and somehow it managed to completely revive itself, and I would be a failure to myself if I didn't at least come on here and talk to the 2 people who were around back then who are still around now, that will tell me that they're happy that I'm happy with the wipe. So yeah, that's gonna be all. Enjoy the rest of the video, and yeah, that's it.
Ow.
Yeah,
Ow. I'm dead. That was
I
fun.
killed the man.
New achievement earned. Welcome to Tarkov. Thank you, game.
Welcome to Tarkov, Luke.
I'm Bryce. I finished burning rubber.
Wait, how the fuck did you finish that?
I have no idea. It says use the paid vehicle extraction in Ground Zero. I did not.
Yeah,
what great
what?
game! What great game!
I think I got him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I killed him. Yeah, he's dead.
Just we heard it in 3 story then.
I'm not. Oh, they're in there. Might get him with that.
That was someone
Yeah, I
died.
think I got him. Yo, I like rubles.
I don't.
I'm
don't
slurping
like
up all the
rubles?
rubles.
No,
Luke, why don't you like
fan.
rubles?
Boring.
Boring? Did you just call rubles boring?
Extremely.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay, so there's a guy above. Oh, here he comes. Oh, please loot. Oh my god! Did you see that? Is that guy RoboCop? He did a 180, the fastest I've ever seen it, dude! Ah!
You getting shot?
Yeah, right in front, guy with the shotgun.
Yep. God, my leg blacked out.
I'm really hurt. Okay, I'm gonna push around to the left.
I'm dead. Well, I distracted him at the very least.
Yep, he's behind the car. The car. Pushing on the right. Got him. All right.
That's embarrassing. You should uninstall. What the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? What just happened? Oh my god, there's another one. No! Oh, god damn it, man. How many people were in that office? Ow, my legs.
I'm back here, dude.
No, my legs hurt. Don't hurt me.
Ow, dude. What do you have a Moses?
I gotta get my 15-meter PMC kills, baby.
Suppose that makes sense. Moses, man.
Oh! I just laid that guy up. You're next, buddy. Oh, looks like it hurt. That one definitely hurt. What the fuck? What a fucking round.
Hello, darkness. Yes, my old friend.
You are joking. Ah!
I look like a fucking baller right now.
It's fine.
Yo, guys, what's up?
I hope so. If we spawn in the death hallway, I'm running straight towards the spawn.
You're running the opposite direction.
That's right. Come on, death hallway.
Oh,
Yes! There's a guy in there.
Got him.
There's another one.
Got him.
Yeah! Let's go!
Alright, what did this guy have? A Saiga 9. Wow.
Huilo, Huilo.
I got someone.
Guy?
Yep, in office. He's dead.
Damn, what the f, dude? This guy's crazy.
It's the Santa powers, man.
He just killed literally everybody. I don't think there's anybody left. Homie,
Don't
just
underestimate
clean
the power of
house.
Christmas.
What the f?
I am you, Untar man.
I could see that. I am man.
It's just man.
That's it. That's all you're gonna get. Man.
You know, there's all these, you know, powerful superheroes, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, and there's just man.
Oh look, it's man! Yay!
Man is just a police officer. That's the only superhero he is. His only supernatural ability is just fucking Glock.
Man, wait, that's not a villain. He's just a person of color. Bang, bang! Ah, man, no. Hello?
Hello, my friend, hello.
Hi, what's up?
Yo, bro. Do you need a quest, my friend?
Yeah, I just picked up the key.
You're friendly, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
We don't kill.
Yes,
Okay.
me friendly.
Yeah, I've got the key.
Oh, very good. Very nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I've been trying to do this for a hot minute. Oh, okay.